welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 48 of PWA Podcasters with Attitude. I am your host with the most, Mark Jones, coming to you straight from, believe it or not, Jacksonville, where we'll be talking about one of their teams, one of our AFC breakdowns today. We will be doing the AFC South, and we'll be breaking down all things AFC South, which will be the Texans, Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Tennessee Titans. We'll also be getting into Fonz full court press because there's been a lot of summer league going on. Plus, we still got the Braun extravaganza going. So I know y'all know Fonz going to have a lot to say about that one.
Yeah.
Then we also, I got something I want to do that was a little bit different. I got a top 5 video games. I got me and the fellas giving you our top 5 video games list all time. No particular order. Just some of our favorite joints we used to play. It could be from the present. It could be from the past. It could be from the future. Whatever you see fit. It could be GTA 6 if you want to, even though we ain't played it yet. Whatever you want to do, but we're going to delve into that. And then at the end, we're going to do a PWA roundtable because our very own illustrious Fonz got something else to say about somebody's quarterback list, and I want to delve into that too. But before we get into all of that, because I know I just threw a lot at y'all, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring in my brothers. I got T coming to you from wherever he at, Fonz coming to you from wherever he want to tell you who he at. Fellas, how y'all doing, man?
Doing real good. You already know. Ready to talk sports per usual.
Per usual.
Hell yeah. Another sports Wednesday with the fellas, man. Ain't nothing better.
T, you had a certain shout out that you wanted to do, correct?
Yeah, man, I did. Hey, shout out to Tampa Terrace, Florida, where I live at. Shout out to Uncle Fast. That's in Tampa Terrace. Top 10 wings as usual, dog. Back in 2023, 24, we was number 1. We are currently at number 4. That's fine. There's new places that pop up, so there's some new things in town. But shout out to us, man. We did what we supposed to do, and it's all because they say it's because of T, and I appreciate them for that. And I appreciate the streets for that, the Tampa Terrace streets.
You said you at number 4 right now?
Yeah, we got number 4. And that's in the whole city.
I doubt that there's 3 wings better than y'all. So I'm gonna give a big ass.
No,
whoever's doing the rankings,
right. They
it must be Cam Newton again.
It's gotta be Cam.
It gotta
be
Cam, no Giles.
No Giles, man.
Do it the Bows, bro. Straight up. But that's good though. On the real T, congratulations, man. Like I know that's an accomplishment.
100.
Any accomplishment is an accomplishment. I don't give a fuck how big, how small, and that's definitely an accomplishment if you in the top 10 of anything, especially in the city you in, which is a big ass city. I ain't gonna tell everybody where, but it's a big ass city. Shout out. What's going on with you, Fonz? You been good, bro?
Doing good, man. Just countdown to graduation, trying to get there.
Boy, that graduation, boy. I can't wait till you get there so you can stop talking about it.
What?
Right.
Feel like it's been forever, but I'm proud of you for getting. I'm proud of you for getting everything you need to get done, bro. You took that shit serious from day one. I give you credit.
Yeah. No matter what happened and what got in your way, dog, you ran through that shit, man. You ran through that shit.
He definitely did. He for sure. He held that shit down. That's what's up, man. Y'all been all right though. Besides the usual scablantics, everything's been everything with y'all.
Yeah, everything's been good.
That's what's up.
How about you, bro? Shit, you always ask about us, but how about you?
Yeah.
What's going on in your life?
I'm prepping for Vegas. Me and the wife about to take off to Vegas. By this time next week, literally, we'll be getting on a plane and heading there. So I'm counting down, dog. I'm so ready to go. So that's what I got.
You said?
I'm ready to get out there. Yes, sir. It'll be our second trip, and I can't wait.
Bro, I'm finna go in. Hey, throw me in a stowaway bag, man. I'm going to.
You like the third person to tell me that, yo. You like the third person to tell me that, like, hey, yo.
I'm just gonna go.
I'm like, bro, if you haven't been, ladies and gentlemen, because this will be me and my wife's second trip. This is for our 10-year anniversary. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been,
nice.
Please go to Vegas.
10 years.
Please go to Vegas. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Congrats on that decade and many more, man. You already know.
Right.
I
know y'all that long.
Yeah, you have, bro. And I know she fucking get tired of me, so I'm surprised I made it this far. I ain't gonna lie.
I remember when she
tired of me, dog.
I remember when she used to get tired of us and used to kick us out the house because we start arguing. Bruh, over what was that shit? University Plaza, nigga?
Yeah, dog.
University Heights.
Burt Reynolds.
And Burt
Uh,
Reynolds. Yeah,
yeah.
dog. How many times
Yeah.
she done kick me out? Cause me and you started arguing. She's like, man, get the fuck out. I'm like, all right, fine. I'm leaving this bitch anyway.
That's what and see that's what the people don't understand. We've been podcasting for over 10 years. We just started
Dog,
going
oh
live
my
with
God.
Yeah.
Oh my
it.
God. Ooh,
On the rail.
this is you're right. This is old man. Yeah, this is long overdue.
Long overdue.
Long
But
overdue.
yeah, that's really all I got going on. And just trying to maintain, keep up with my health, keep up with everything that's going on, and be here for the podcast. I mean, that's my main priority is to work, pay my
100.
bills, and be here for the podcast. So as long as I can do
100.
Hell
those, I'm
yeah.
straight. Ladies and gentlemen,
Hell yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and continue with our division breakdown. We got the AFC South coming to you today, and this one is going to be a doozy because up until this point, the divisions that we've done, the AFC North and the AFC East, has been kind of one-sided, where it's one or two teams that are really good, and then the rest of the division is poo gas. Well, this division is different because you got three teams. I went through every single schedule, and you got teams that could their floor is maybe like 8 or 9 wins, and their ceiling could be 12 or 13. And I'm talking about three teams in the division of four. So this is going to be a lot of information thrown at you guys. Try to stick with us, but we're going to break it down as much as we can. And we're just going to go ahead and lead off and start with the Houston Texans because that's one of the best teams in the division. Head coach by D'Amico Ryans, quarterback by C.J. Stroud. The biggest question with this team, and honestly, we all saw it, play out in the playoffs, is what the fuck are they going to do with the offense? How is Nick Caley, the offensive coordinator, going to get C.J. Stroud together? Because ever since his rookie year, he just hasn't looked the same. He hasn't played at that level, and they try to get it every year. He's kind of decreased. He's doing the Ezekiel Elliott, where every single year is just tick, 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 tick. It's going down a little bit more. The defense is fucking elite. You got Will Anderson coming off of one edge. You
Yeah.
got Daniil Hunter coming off the other. You got the linebacker Al Shahir Aziz or whatever his name is. Who just was voted in the top 100 by the players. You got Derek Stingley. You got Lassiter. I mean, they got players for days on the defense. So it all comes down to the offense. And ladies and gentlemen, by the way, they went and got David Montgomery to help the run game. They were averaging, so I think
Yeah, man.
3.9 yards. They got 3.9 yards per carry approximately last season, which was 28th in the league. So they went and got some help with David Montgomery. So, fellas, where do you
Got
see the
that for my
Texans going?
fantasy.
I see this as a good team. How do you guys see them?
I see them as a good
I've
team
got
more so.
go. Yeah.
Oh, my fault. I got
Oh,
them
go ahead, Mark.
No, you good.
honestly winning the division.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Me
just
too.
okay.
because of that defense. A division rival and Daniel Jones, who knows how he's gonna look coming off that Achilles tear.
Yeah.
Usually, that first year can be rough. Um,
Indiana Jones.
the only real question with the Texans, because we know that defense is gonna be supreme, is that offensive line and CJ Stroud. But if he
Mm-hmm.
can get to some semblance of what he was his rookie year, pretty much before he had that week one chat the following year with Caleb, where he was trying to, big bro him.
It's like they transfer powers.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But
And this has been the opposite ever since.
yeah, it's like how you gonna give somebody advice and then turn around and
Be
mess up
worse than them.
yourself? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say, they did probably try to shore up the O line. You never really know what a rookie offensive guard is gonna look like, but they did spend the
Sure.
26th pick on that. And Kalen Rutledge. And then I
General
do like the
Rutledge?
addition of, I'm gonna say, straight out of Michigan, Marlon Klein, tight end.
Tight end.
Yeah,
Coach Klein. Mr. Coach Klein.
yeah, Mr. Coach Klein. So we know he can block. We know he can catch. They got all the tools to, I would say, make a run. It's just gonna depend on the quarterback, really.
Yeah.
They got a Super Bowl winning defense.
They do. If it wasn't for their quarterback, I would pick them as a front runner for the Super Bowl. But that quarterback looked horrid in that game
Yeah.
against us. And I'm the first one to say it, and I've said it on this podcast. I love our defense, and I know it's really, really good. But you're not three. You don't go out there and throw 3 picks in an AFC or AFC divisional game. You just don't do it. You
No,
just
you
don't
don't.
do it.
No.
So it's all on the
No.
quarterback.
You're not supposed to.
What can Nick Caley get out of this? Because we know D'Amico Ryan's going to have, the head coach D'Amico Ryan's going to have the defense straight. But it's all
Yeah.
about the OC Nick Caley and what he's going to get out of CJ Stroud. T, what do you think CJ Stroud's going to do this
So
season?
the pressure's all on him. Yeah, like you said, the pressure's all on him and CJ. But CJ definitely got to snap out of whatever the fuck he's in. I'm not a fan. I don't care. either way, but I just know that this is what I thought was going to happen. It's because there's
Right.
always those Ohio State quarterbacks that come out with all that hype and all that this and that and the jazz and the other, and then they turn around and turn out to become
Steve.
they become
Preach, man.
bustables, dog. And that's not my business, bro.
Combustible.
That's what they do, bro. It's never failed. So I think he just got exposed, and like you said, he was trying to big brother Caleb. Also, he put himself in the top 5 quarterbacks while he was in the league, while he was still young, and you missed a divisional round, and that's fine, dog. But that's not going to get you pretty far. But the league got him figured out. That defense is only going to carry you so far if the offense cannot show out. But like you said, Montgomery got him on the fantasy for a reason. That boy going to do some numbers.
I think he
Jump
will.
Chambers numbers. Oh, he's
Yeah.
going to do numbers.
Yeah.
He was Knuckles, wasn't he? Yeah, was he? Yeah, he was Knuckles.
No, he was
Yeah,
Knuckles. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Knuckles gonna put in some work.
Yeah, he gonna see some
Watch what I
empty
told you.
boxes because they got a lot of
Oh,
receivers. You know, they got Nico Collins, Tank Dell's coming back off the injury, Jaden Higgins, Jalen Noel, both
Yep.
are second year players that they've been saying been
oh
tearing
yeah,
up camp.
yeah.
So they got all the weapons.
They're loaded.
Yeah, they got Klein, like they got all the weapons in the world. So it's gonna Montgomery's gonna see some light boxes. I see the team around, I would say 11-6ish, 12-5ish. And that's the only reason
Okay.
why I see them losing that many games is because the division is so fucking good. If they're in a
Yeah.
different division,
Yeah,
I'd have them with more wins. But this division is loaded.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm with Fonz. I see them winning the division. Their only thing that could get in their way is the quarterback. They're
Yeah.
their own worst enemy at this point because Fonz hit it right on the head and I had it written down. He stole it from me. This is a Super Bowl winning defense right now, today. Right now, today.
yeah,
Yeah.
It is a Super Bowl
yeah,
defense. All you got to
yeah.
do is not wreck the
You need that
car. But
offensive
we
key.
saw CJ
Yeah,
Stroud wreck the Ferrari. He did it. So
multiple
he's
times.
known to do it. So we know he could do it again. So I can't pick him as a Super Bowl favorite, but I do think they'll make the playoffs by winning this division.
Definitely.
I think they're gonna win the division. They're gonna go first or second for sure. I think. Go ahead. Go. I think Indiana's gonna be pretty good. But go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, no, I'm about to say we can go ahead and jump into Indiana. Matter of fact, since you brought him up, I got the Colts right here, head coach by Shane Steichen. Quarterback by Daniel Jones coming off the Achilles tear. This team was
Indiana
Dr.
Jones.
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
halfway through the season, it was Indiana Jones. It was Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Trust me, I know because T brought him up about running over Michigan every chance he got. This team was just rolling. And then they lost 7 in a row because the quarterback got hurt. And we all knows what happened when your quarterback gets hurt. So with that being said, the team has to get the quarterback healthy. They have to keep their running back healthy. And then they got to get these receivers acclimated to the new roles that they're going to have because losing Michael Pittman is going to be a bigger blow than I think they realize because he was the possession guy, their short to intermediate guy. And now you're depending on Alec Pierce, who's really a down the field stretcher, not really known
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of possession. I think the most possession he's had in his career is like 70-ish, which ain't shit. So you're depending
Yeah.
on him and you're depending on Josh Downs really emerge. I believe in Tyler Warren. I think Tyler Warren is going to be a preeminent tight end, top 3 by the end of this season. But you're asking a lot for this team, including getting the quarterback together. So I see them dropping off a little bit, around 9-10 wins. But what do you guys see? What you got for the Colts? Oh, and by the way, before you guys go real
Shit.
quick, they're going through a light defensive rebuild. 5 new starters. Go ahead.
Sure.
I got them up there with the Texans. I think my bad. Let me just say I'm gonna go for it.
No,
I
you
got them right
good.
there with it because I'm gonna be quick with it. Yeah, I think Indiana's gonna be right there with Texans the whole time, and it's going to depend on who wins the 2 games, who wins the tie at that because it's gonna be. I think they're gonna split and then they're gonna have to play again. But I think they're gonna be right there along with him because I think, like you said, Indiana Jones coming back. I think he's gonna be pretty good because he's got an arm. He's got a lot to prove still. If he didn't go down, how far would they have gone? We wouldn't be talking about CJ Stroud going to the divisional. I think we'd be talking about them going to the divisional. A
They would
whole
have.
nother game, bro.
They
A whole
would have.
nother, yeah, it'd been a whole
Yeah,
nother game. But if was a film, we'd all be drunk. So
that's
it
right.
is what it is. But I got them up there with them. So I got them around 10, 11 wins, even with the
I'm
new
going.
defense. Eyes on you.
I'm going in the opposite direction.
Boy,
I'm
see,
a,
he
I'm
wants
not
to
mad
flow.
at you, Foss, because I almost did. I was like, I can see this team going boom. I really can.
yeah.
I can.
I mean, they
I'm gonna
had
say
Phillip
my
Rivers going to the playoffs last year, trying to go to the big dance. So I mean, I don't know. They were that far away, and
Well,
that's
what
all. If
scares
they
me,
did that
T.
with Phillip Rivers, what are they gonna do with Indiana?
What the thing that
I'm
scares me
listening.
about this team, though, the thing that scares me
Uh-huh.
is that all the new starters, and then you're not even sure about Sauce Gardner because he was hurt as soon as he got there to the end.
Yep.
So You're trying to get Sauce Gardner back, and you're trying to get 5 new starters back on defense, all to play on the same page. You're asking a lot. You're asking your quarterback to come back off of ACL. You're asking Jonathan Taylor Thomas to be healthy another year. You're asking. It's just a lot going on
Yeah,
there. So, that's why I'm not quite where Fonz is, where I see him bottoming out, but I see him around being second or third in the division.
yeah. I would say 7, 8 wins, and probably
Yikes!
third, just because it usually takes a while for a quarterback to get their bearings coming off an Achilles. And
Sure.
Daniel Jones, it was about mobility. Their best defensive player, Sauce Gardner. Okay, yeah, he can break up some passes, but he ain't gonna automatically get the ball back. He ain't really a pick guy.
A ball hawk. No.
Yeah, ball hawk. And
Yeah.
just like you said, Jones, can we really count on JT, or can they really count on JT being healthy like he was another year? He had been injury prone before,
He
and they
was.
and they gave him a lot of touches. No
Yes.
diddy last
Yes.
year. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You're
So
asking a lot. I'm saying
yeah.
Yeah,
Eh,
you right. I mean, it can't go both ways. I feel what you're saying too.
it could go either
This
way,
division, I feel like this
or
whole division is like
all
that.
this
This
could
whole
fall
division
into
is like
place
that.
where it needs to be, and they could win more games. This team could be really.
Right.
It's all going to depend on. I think Fonz kind of touched on it when he was speaking earlier. It's all going to depend on how healthy Daniel Jones is,
yeah,
because when he was in that offense, Shane Steichen had him playing some of the best ball of his career.
he did. MVP candidate at the
Bruh,
Yeah.
time.
this, yeah, I'm about to say this motherfucker was going to be MVP. Shit, they was ready to crown him.
Yeah, they were.
Duh. They
The
wanted it so
efficiency of
bad
that
because they wanted
offense,
Giants to hate you. Go ahead, yeah, go
that
ahead.
what it was, that first like 4 or 5 weeks, no punts. Like the offense
Bro,
was
No,
stupid.
them boys. Hey, I'm talking about
crazy.
they was playing crazy football. That's because I remember I
Yeah,
kept fucking with Jones. I'm like, y'all got to see Indiana, bruh. I kept
Yeah, I
saying
know.
that to him,
I
though.
know.
Y'all might be good, but y'all got to see Indiana, bruh. So, but then Indiana Jones went down.
Yeah,
He just went down.
injuries definitely took this team apart. It would have been crazy to see how far they could have went, because they could have went pretty far in the playoffs, man.
hmm
If
Sure,
everybody could
sure.
have stayed healthy, they could have been dangerous,
Yeah, I
man.
mean, and it's all speculation, but I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you
yeah,
think about it, this definitely would have been something special. But I feel like this whole division like this, either it can go good for all of them or it can go bad. All of them, I feel like, are in the same boat. It
yep,
can be you can be the top of the division or you can fall right on your face. I feel like
yep.
all 4 of these teams, even the Titans.
Oh, I didn't speak on this, but I meant to when we were touching on the Texans, I meant to speak on this one too. Shout out to Will Anderson for the 3 year, 150 million or whatever dollar deal for the edge rusher, just completely resetting and shattering the market.
yeah,
Bravo, bro. Raised by all women, raised by his mother and his sisters and all that good stuff. Shout out to Will Anderson for that, because he definitely deserves it. He's one of those kids. He's kind of like a Miles Garrett. He puts his head down, he goes to work, and he produces. He fucking
yeah, he
terrorizes
does.
quarterbacks. That's what he does. So shout out to him for that one. Now moving on, next team, the team that I'm very familiar with, because I listen to the radio show almost every single day, and I got to hear him bloviate about they're supposed to be doing this, and they're supposed to be doing that, and this player's supposed to be doing this, and blah blah fucking blah. The Jacksonville Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen, head coach by Liam Cohn, quarterback by Trevor Lawrence, who is coming off a career year and combined with a division championship. This could be, I think, one of the first years, I think, in their history where they can go, if they make the playoffs, they can go back to back years in the playoffs. So a lot of pressure is on those shoulders of T Law, because Liam Cohen completely changed the trajectory of Baker Mayfield's career. He
Yeah.
also changed the trajectory of Trevor Lawrence's career, because before last season there was talks of Trevor Lawrence getting traded or cut.
hmm
He's got to build on
He
that,
just, and
because what we
it was
haven't
well
seen him
deserved.
do. What'd you say, T?
It was well deserved.
Absolutely, absolutely. But he's
hmm
got to build on that, because what we haven't seen is him do a follow up. This will be his first chance at a follow up to see what his quarterback can do in the second year of the system with a full install. So you got all that
Yeah.
going on, and combined with what the fuck is going on with Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter. What are we supposed to get from them? Seriously, because that's supposed to
I
be his
saw a
top
picture the
two
other
pass
day.
catchers.
I saw a picture the other day. They had him last year with his sleeve on, and then this year with his sleeve off, and they was trying to say he got bigger. But you can
See, I
see
know
on the
what you're
picture they
talking
just
about.
took the sleeve off. They just took
See,
the
I know what you're
sleeve
talking about.
off.
I know what you're talking
you
about. See,
saw, you saw it, right?
I almost sent it to the group chat, but I didn't want to waste my time
Yeah,
because it was
but it was a waste
laughable.
of time. Exactly, it was a waste of time, dog. Because,
Man,
bro, what are you talking?
Oh, hey, I
He
will say
cut his
this, T.
hair. He
I
cut
will
his
say
hair and he
this.
took the
I will
sleeve
say this,
off.
T. I will say this, T, because somebody pointed out in the comments. I did notice that his face did get fat. That's the only thing that's changed. If you go back and look at the
Yeah.
picture, his face does look more like chiseled. So I'm like, okay, well, he got the football jaw now, but that's really about
Mm-hmm.
it. His
Well, the
arms is
motherfucker
like none
like
of that's really any bigger.
remember he came out young, so he's still like 21, 22, 20. He's still a baby, so he's just getting his grown man body. Don't I mean
Sure,
okay,
that's all
cool.
it is.
Our sons are gonna do that in a couple years too, but that motherfucker still ain't getting no bigger, bro. I don't care what you tell him. That
Really
motherfucker take that
quick,
sleeve off and cut his hair.
really, really quick. They also lost Travis Etienne, who was their leading rusher. Now they're starting Basil Tootin, which good luck either one of y'all telling me
And they
where
got
he
rid of
came
Chase
from.
Bigsby. They got rid of
Yes.
Chase Bigsby. They give him to the fucking Eagles. They stupid.
Good.
Yeah.
Defense had a number one run defense, and then let the top star linebacker go, Devin Lloyd, go to the
Yes.
I forgot where he signed with. I want to say it was either the Raiders or somewhere like that. But anyway, their star linebacker's gone now. They didn't have a number one run defense. All that's well and good, but you only had 32 sacks last season, which isn't enough when you got Trayvon Walker, who was a former number one overall pick, and Josh Hines Allen, which is a former top 10 pick on both sides. You got those two as pass rushers. I need more than 32 sacks between the both of them. Sorry,
Yeah.
I do. I do. And Trayvon Walker just got paid. He got $100 million too. So what are we doing,
Wow.
fellas? Where you see what's your outlook for the Jags?
They're gonna be in fourth place behind the Tennessee Titans.
Wow,
Yeah, I don't. I mean, listen to what you just said. I don't know how you're flabbergasted. Listen to what you just said.
they're not
Okay,
worse than the
what's
Titans,
be?
bro.
I
Go
don't
ahead, go
know,
ahead, go
bro.
ahead. No,
I
tell
think
me
the
why.
Titans
Tell me
gonna be
why.
better. I
Tell
think
me
the
why.
Titans are gonna be better. Well, I don't think because you just said it. Trevor Lawrence has to do a back-to-back good year in the pros. He's not known for doing that. You just said BTR. What's going on with this? What's going on with him? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna change? Is he gonna stop being in his feelings about nothing? What's gonna change? I don't, their defense. You just said they got rid of their best defensive player. Everything you just said is the reason why I said what I said. I'm just gonna reverse what you said and put it like that. They lost their key piece. Yeah, Liam Cohen can get Trevor Lawrence to do what? To throw to who? You don't believe in Travis Hunter. Fonz don't believe in Travis Hunter. I was the only
Not
one
as a
talking good
receiver.
about him. No,
Mm-hmm.
so what are we talking about? And then the running back situation is abysmal to say the least. Like, well, there's nothing to talk about with these guys, man. They're not a good team, bro, and it's going to be the Jacksonville that I grew up with. Hey, cool jerseys, bro, but you suck. San Jose Sharks. Good job.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, T. The only thing I will say is that let's just say for the sake of argument, BTJ looks like he did as a rookie. And let's just
I
say
did
for the
say
sake of
BTR,
argument,
my bad, BTJ.
yeah, you know, you're good. We knew what you're talking about. But let's just also say he gives you that, and let's just say that Travis Hunter gives you something as a second year receiver this year. That'll help out Trevor Lawrence a lot because he did work last season without either one of those. BTJ was supposed to be his top guy. Travis Hunter was supposed to be a difference maker, and he still had a career year without either one of those. So if you
So let's
add
say
one
that
out
both
of
of
the
those guys
two,
are covered. So they're both covered. So they're going to go to the running back, which is who again?
Basil Tootin.
Tootin' tootin'. Okay, that's okay. And I'm gonna just leave that right there.
Oh, and they drafted rookie Chris Rodriguez.
Oh no, I thought they got him from the Commanders.
Oh, he's from the Commanders.
Yeah, Chris Rodriguez. Yeah,
Okay, I
the
got that
running
wrong.
back.
That's my mistake. I got that.
No, you
That he
good.
drafted him. My bad.
Does it matter?
It don't. It
Right.
It don't.
So
But I will say this though. I will say this on they running back situation. I think they got like a solid committee. They might not have that
A lot
every
of
down
people are
back.
saying that. How do y'all figure? Because
Yeah,
they got a bunch of like number threes. That's
it's
all.
because
hey, dog.
with Bashell, they got like basically that home run hitter.
Who?
With Bashell Tootin. Because
Oh,
he's
Basil.
fast.
It's pronounced Basil.
Oh, it's Basil?
Yeah, like the season.
Oh, I thought it was Bashell.
That was Basil.
Well, Basil Tootin, which is
What are we
crazy.
talking
Season
about, guys?
yeah.
What are we talking? What are we talking about, guys?
But I'm
I'm
just
trying to
saying
keep it together, girl.
he's fast though. He's fast though. That's what I do know about him. He's fast, but he's not really a pass catching back.
That's true. I've
Offensive
heard.
line.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So then they got Chris Rodriguez. He's not really a home run hitter, but
Yeah.
he averaged
He's
4.5
supposed
yards a carry.
he's supposed to be their Cam Scatterboo.
Yeah. He averaged
Yeah.
like 4.5 yards a carry. But then they
I said
got
supposed to be T. I ain't say he was.
Okay, I'm about to say it's got boo.
they third down back is like Lenny or something like that. He's the pass catching back. Like I say, they got something for every situation. It's just
They
gonna be
do.
kind of predictable
They just don't
unless
have
they can
the
get that
guy.
pass. Unless they can get that pass game going. You're right. They just don't have the guy. So
Because when it comes down to when it comes down to four quarterfinals and it's 2 minutes
yeah,
to go and it's third and goal and they need that to get in there,
yeah,
they ain't got a guy that can get it.
you're right.
You gonna give it to
They don't have
Rodriguez
it.
too.
They
Yeah.
don't. They might not have that one that can milk the clock
Nah, they don't.
amongst
They
them.
don't.
Right,
But as
Liam
long
Cohen's
as
got a
and
job. He's
it,
got a job to do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not mad at T for feeling the way he's feeling because Liam Cohen's got this is gonna be his hardest coaching job of his career because he's
defensive
replacing a
liability now.
lot. What you
Yeah,
say, C?
defense is a liability now. He focused on
Yes,
the
it is.
offense where he can't get that together, but the defense a liability, bro.
he gotta put his foot down and make Hunter play defense, the
I would.
cornerback, because
I
Right. I
would.
mean,
they
hey,
said wide
I'm leaning to
receiver.
that now too. I'd rather see him at cornerback now too. I'm
They
gonna
I
said
lie.
think. I think
All of
if you
his
made him,
explosive plays are cornerback.
I think if you made him corner full time, he could be damn near Pro Bowl. I really truly do.
yeah.
I really
Sure,
truly do. Like they, I
That's
don't
sure.
know
that's
why
where
they're
I'm at.
fucking around with this dual. Like, stop all that nonsense. Like, who cares? Okay, you already gave up the draft capital. It's done. It's over with. If he doesn't work out as a receiver, you
It's
got to
over.
get
The
something.
experiment failed, bro. The experiment failed.
It
Put his ass
did
on the
to an
defense.
extent. Yeah,
It did because he already got hurt, and
already.
now they're in a position where really, if you think about it, what's the
Hmm.
sense in killing the cohesiveness in that wide receiver room
You
when
can't.
the reason why T Law had that good year, despite Hunter not really being that great of a receiver until later on, and BTJ kind of falling off with injury, so they say. Because I mean, but you think about it, we've seen him do it. That rookie year, he was amazing.
He
I
was
find it hard to believe that all of a sudden he just fell off and forgot how to play football and how to catch.
fair.
I think it could be somewhat of an injury situation that made him a little timid going across the middle. But they got
Or do
Park.
you think? Or do you think it's a situation where he had trouble picking up Cohn's playbook or something like that? Because he's been known to be like a complex guru guy. Do
Play
you think it has
caller.
something to do with that?
Sean Gruden
Yeah.
with this Eagle 7, 12, 14, 5 on
Yeah,
split,
yeah.
down
I
5,
think that has
14,
something to
7
do with it
on
too.
3. Go.
It could have,
This
in which
motherfucker.
case year two he'll be that much better.
He
They
should be.
still got
Ah,
they still got Parker Washington out there who was
I was gonna bring him
he's
up,
not
bro.
bad.
his number
He's
I
not
one.
was gonna
bad. He's
bring him
not
up.
bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not bad.
And then they got Jacoby Myers. So you know what I'm saying?
No,
Damn, I forgot about him.
no,
They got some weapons
no,
at tight
no.
end. No, he's nice, T. He's nice.
Okay, no,
Good
bro, I'm
possession
done. I
guy.
remember done. He was on the Patriots. Then he went to
Yep.
Oakland. I'm sorry,
Yep.
Las Vegas. Now he went.
Yeah.
Okay, I seen him play.
Hmm.
I don't know. I can't. I don't trust him that much yet. I gotta see.
They
He's
got
not.
I
He's
Brent.
gotta
not.
see.
He's not a game wrecker. He's just a good possession guy.
Yeah, they got Brent
Okay.
Strange at tight end, and then they just drafted another tight end in the second round. In
Yeah.
hold on.
They ain't
Yeah,
had no first round pick.
yeah, they didn't have no first round pick, but he out of Texas A&M.
What's your record for him, Fonz?
I would say they probably second in the division
That's where I got him.
Mm,
with like 8 or 9
mm,
wins.
Okay.
mm.
I got him sniffing the wild card. I don't know if they'll get in. I'm not going to stake my claim to
Yeah,
it, but I got him sniffing the wild card. Sniffing.
yeah, it's hard.
But I
It's
do.
hard to trust them back to back.
I only put them in front of the Colts team because they got less turnover than even the Colts do. Believe it or not, the Colts got more
Okay,
going on in their locker room with their roster than even the Jags do.
but I know their names though.
That's true. That's true, and that's fair. But it's just I trust these guys to get it together off of the season they had because you could say it was fluky versus these guys coming off of injuries over on the Colts side. We don't know what the fuck. If
Mm.
Vaughn said it, we don't know what the fuck Daniel Jones going to be. We have no clue. No clue. He could be Cam
Yeah.
Ward or he could be fucking Sam Darnold or anything in between.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Or anything in between. We have no idea. Speaking of Cam Ward, last team we're going to talk about, Lord have mercy, these Tennessee Titans. Head coach now, they got a new head coach, Robert Saleh, new OC,
Again,
Brian Daboll, and new DC, Gus Bradley. So we're talking about a veteran-laden coaching staff that is supposed to be helping out Cam Ward and his
that's what I'm
development.
saying. That's
The
why I think they'll be the
whole
be Jaguars.
Okay, that's fair. The whole point of bringing Dayball over was for Cam Ward, his lone sole job is to get the most out of Cam Ward he could possibly get because that was a number one overall pick quarterback, and you do not waste the kind of capital on a bust out the gate. In which he looked like a bust last year, but I'm not gonna say that he is. That team is
Uh,
fucking terrible.
yeah,
So
that's
they
I'm
got
about
to
to say
give him
that's
some
tough.
talent.
It's tough. It's tough,
Yeah,
dog. They got a new court. They got Tate now, Cornell out there. They got a couple options now. Running back. They got a couple things that they got going on. So that's what I'm saying. Give them a year because that like you said, that last team was disrespectful. That shit they
nasty.
tried out
But
there was nasty.
but you just touched on it.
Nasty.
But you just touched it. They drafted Carnell Tate. They signed
Yeah.
Wandale Robinson from the Giants,
Yeah.
and they still got
Right.
Calvin
And
Ridley.
that's Dave Ball's boy. Remember that Wandale is with Dave Ball's boy because
There you
he was
go.
over a lot of people over there, the Giants. He had a lot of
There you go.
claim over him a lot.
There
You
you
know, over
go.
Wandale.
Now, with that being said, T, that O line is a fucking mess still. They made a
Yeah.
couple moves in the offseason, but they still, like, I think 3 out of the 5 positions are still positions up in the air, basically gonna be camp
Mm-hmm.
battles. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's not fucking. Defense is weak, besides all pro defensive tackle Jeffrey Simmons. He's all world, all pro. Don't ask me why he's still there. I would have been forced to trade, but that's neither here nor there.
That money on.
I got them at around 3-4 wins. They coming off of back to
Wow.
back. They coming off of back to back 3 and 14 win seasons, or excuse me, 3 and 14 seasons back to back. So to me, taking a step up to 4 wins, that's a step in the right direction. Where y'all see them at?
Yeah, I got them above the Jags with 7 wins because I got the Jags with 6. So
I went through
yeah,
the
this
schedule, dog, and I tried. I tried to find games that they could win, and I'm like, they can't win that. It's like they're not winning that. Like, I'm sorry, they're not doing it. Just
I
like
tried, dog.
I
I
tried.
tried.
What you got, Fonz?
Oh man.
I know it.
Right.
You say about 3-4?
Yeah.
I got them at 5 wins. Look,
Okay.
There we
slightly ahead
go.
of you. I just the
That would
thing
be
is with
that
them.
would be a real deal step up for them, though, dog, because that would
Oh
mean they're
God, yeah, that would
functional.
be that. That's why I said I got them at 7. I think they can win 7 games right quick. They can squeak them out.
Okay.
Squeakers. I think.
I think
Squeakers,
that's a
man.
I think that's too much because they don't have, like you say, the O line is bad.
Yes.
Their running back room is a toss up
Yep.
with Tony Pollard, I guess being his number one. Like that's not a bell cow back
No, not at
No.
all.
at all. Then you got Tajay Spears is I guess the number
I'm
two,
taking I'm
and then
taking that I'm taking that running back room over Jags running back room now.
Sure. Yes. I'm with T on that one. That Jags running back room is nasty.
No,
it
Basil
yeah, there's
is.
no
Newton,
you cannot convince me
Chris
that they're gonna be good.
Rodriguez, bro.
Bro, come on, Square. Come on, man. The Jet.
Yeah, I'll take the
But you
Titan. I'll
just
take Pollard. I'll take Pollard and Tajay
Tajay
Deshaun
Spears,
Waters.
yeah,
Or
I say
Spears,
yeah,
my bad,
Spears. I take
Spears.
Spears.
Yeah.
You
It
good?
is, but I expect more out of Cohen than I do out of Brian Daboll. He never was a threat with
How do
whatever
you feel about
offense he put together in New York.
how do you feel about Robert Saleh? Number one. And number two, before you answer, how do you feel about
Yes.
Dayball as the OC? Because when he was OC, you got to remember what he did for Josh Allen. As strictly OC. And this what the compare, and that's the comparison they've been drawing is what he did for Josh Allen. They're expecting him to do that for Cam Ward. Tall order, I fucking know, but that's what they're looking for.
Two totally
I,
different quarterbacks, two different
well,
body styles, all of
what I would say is regular season stats, cool. They might put up better numbers. It might be more efficient. But what is it really going to get them? Even with a Josh Allen, it wasn't like with that elite multi-time MVP
He was throwing
quarterback that
picks
they
more with
even
it.
made
He
it
was
to the
throwing more
Super
picks
Bowl.
with Dayball as the coach.
They never even made it to the Super Bowl. They never
True.
made it to the AFC Championship. So it's
True.
like, what do I really think he's going to do with Cam Ward, who came into the league with a lot of bad habits that he would still have to be broken out of due to the lame duck coaching he had year one.
I think what they're hoping for, and I'm not saying this pat myself on the back, but I think what they're hoping for is a little bit of some Patriots magic, where their quarterback plays just good enough to make it sexy for people to go want to play with them. Because that's currently constructed, they're not going to win a goddamn thing. But what they're hoping is that Ward looks somewhat good to where players will be like, you know what, I could go to Tennessee because they got him. Sort of like what players do in New England now. They're coming to New England now
And
because they're like,
Nashville's not a
they
bad
got
place.
10. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I think that's what and that's why I say it's all. not even Robert Saleh, and it's going to be unfair, but this is all on Brian Daboll because if he doesn't
Yeah,
get
some,
anything out
No,
of
right.
Cam Ward, it's a
Robert
failure.
Sala's defense.
it
Robert
is.
Sala's known for defense anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah. But don't they still have that the previous year before Cam Ward quarterback on the roster? They ain't cut
Who?
him.
What'd you say?
They drafted quarterbacks back to back years. I can't even think of what that guy's name
Oh,
was. He was
Will
like a mean.
Levis?
You talking about
Yep,
Levis?
Will Levis. Yeah, he's still on the roster.
Trash.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he in the
I just feel
league?
like,
Don't nobody want him?
it, yeah, I'm just saying. I feel like Tennessee is one of those teams that they're perennially just gonna be in the market for another quarterback. It
Yeah.
don't even matter.
You know, I hope not because I
You
actually
think he's
like
that?
Cam
You think he's
Ward's
that
I do
makeup.
bad?
too.
You think he's that bad? You think Cam Ward is Will Levis?
No. I don't think they're at the same level. I just think that they're always gonna mess up first round
What are
talent.
you looking for?
He's talking
They're
about
gonna
the
mess up first.
franchise.
Oh,
Yeah, the franchise as
yeah,
a
yeah.
whole.
I understand. I understand. I understand. I
It,
understand.
it, it dates back to Vince Young. They're
It
known to
does.
do it.
It does.
He
It
ruined
does.
that man. They
Yeah, they got
ruined
some
that
work.
man.
They got some work to do, bro. But I guess I have somewhat of like hope for Cam Ward as a person because I'm not the biggest fan of him as a player. I think he's reckless. I think his footwork is all over the place. I
That's
think
what
his
it is.
form is all
He's
over the
too
place. I think,
nonchalant.
and
Too
that's what Dayball is
nonchalant.
supposed to be coming there to clean up. But I like his makeup though, because I remember
Yeah.
that whole lead up for that draft. It was him and Shador, and everybody focused so much on Shador and the flashiness and the branding, but low in the back was Cam Ward working, putting in the work, doing the drills, doing that. And
Hmm.
lo and behold, he became the number one overall pick. So I think his makeup is good. It's just what is the team going to do to help him, like Fonz was saying
Yeah.
about Tennessee Titans, because they haven't been always known to prop up their quarterbacks and give them the most.
Mm-mm.
Steve McNair was the last quarterback that was successful there. Steve
Yep.
McNair, God
Take
rest
it
his
easy.
soul.
Take it easy. I'm about to say R.I.P. Dog. Come on now.
Yeah, God rest his soul. That was the
Yeah.
last one that was successful there. Like, we got to do something, Tennessee. Come on now. Come on now. So I don't think it's going to happen this season, but hell, I feel like if they win 4, 5, 6, even 7 games like T was predicting, that's a hell of a step forward, bro. You're coming off back-to-back
Right.
3-win seasons.
They win 7 games. They're gonna mess around and put Brian Dayball in their ring of honor.
They probably will. Because you know what,
He'll
though?
deserve it.
That don't mean that Cam
He'll
Ward was
deserve it.
doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it don't mean
Yeah.
he was doing work. So you got to.
Yeah. You got to.
That's his
I
job.
think
His job.
I think Tate gonna show out. But go ahead.
Oh no.
I don't
Why?
know about that.
I think he's gonna show out because I don't think a lot of people believe in him. I don't think they think he's good. He's
You
gonna
know
get a
why,
couple
T?
good yards
You know why, T?
because he's
And
not.
trust me, I've seen all these motherfuckers go through there like a factory. All these Ohio receivers. He was the worst out
Yeah,
of all of them.
Hmm.
And it's not even close. He was the worst out of all of them. And then you got better receivers that have struggled, like Marvin Harrison, like JSN
trash.
before this season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got better receivers that haven't done that well, and he's the worst out the bunch. Out of Olave, out of Garrett Wilson, like I said, fucking JSN, out of all those guys, he's the worst.
Egg Buka.
Ibuka, your boy, Ibuka, he's the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah.
So I
I
don't
was
expect
waiting for you
nothing
to
from
say.
him.
What was his best
Yeah.
season in college? Like 800 something yards?
Bro, he's been a number 2 since like high school. They said even in high
Yeah.
school he had a teammate that was ranked over him.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
He's
I think
never
he's gonna
been the
show out,
number
dog.
one.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't.
want him, but I think he's gonna be all right.
I don't believe in him. He's lived in the shadow of Jeremiah Smith for 2 seasons and have propped him up to be a top 10 draft pick. It should have never happened.
Mm-mm.
It should have never happened. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our AFC South breakdown. I
Never
hope y'all enjoyed. I know I did. That was a lot thrown out there, but that is our honest breakdown for the division. It seems like for the most part, we disagreed a little bit here and there, but we're all in agreement that the Texans are probably going to run away with this division, and then we're clearly in agreement that the Jags and the Colts are kind of right there neck and neck. And then T's talking
nah.
about the Titans come bringing up the rear and making it close. We'll
I
see.
think they'll be better than the Jags. I think the Jags gonna be poop juice.
You're not the only one. There's a lot of people that think
Yeah.
that what last year was fool's gold because what they win like 13 games.
Right,
What I got
yeah.
written down.
That's what I'm saying. That's not gonna happen
Yeah,
again,
they won
bro. They're
13.
not gonna
No,
win. They're not gonna
no,
win 13 games. I will
no, they're
bet
not.
dollars. They're not gonna win
Mm-mm.
13 games. Dog.
But ladies and gentlemen, next week we'll be back finishing up our last AFC division. That will be the AFC West. So we will be talking
What?
about the
What?
the Raiders. Who we got in the West? We got the Raiders,
Yes. Los Angeles, San Francisco. No, wait. I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
That's
no, no,
the
no. That's
NFC
the
side. That's
NFC.
NFC.
Who's the
That's
AFC
NFC.
West?
My
I'm
bad.
I'm tripping. Oh, we got the Broncos, the Raiders, Chiefs,
Yeah, Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs, and then them damn sorry ass
Chargers.
Chargers.
Yep,
Justin
there we
Herbert.
go. There we go. So that'll be another good one,
Everybody
ladies and
always likes
gentlemen.
them.
Yeah, that'll be another
Everybody
division.
always likes them.
That's another division where you got quarterbacks. You got a number one pick coming in there. Pat Mahomes, is he going to be healthy? Justin Herbert, is he finally going to get over the fucking hump? We'll see.
Yeah.
And this division's got a lot going on out there, so we'll see. Fonz, we're gonna go ahead and kick it over to you for the full court press, my brother, because it's been a couple weeks, and I just wanted to touch on what's been going on around the association because honestly, since the Knicks won a championship and all New Yorkers have been jerking off every single day about it, we haven't really talked about it. So what's been
Yeah,
going on? So
no.
what's been going on with the association, bro? What's going on with the league right now? I see summer leagues rocking. I see a lot of rookies are shining over there, including your boy Caleb Wilson. I see the number one
Mhm.
overall pick AJ DeBence has been balling. What's going on? What's going on with the league, man?
I mean, pretty much, summer league. You can take the stats with a grain of salt. I understand. I can admit that. The main thing you want to see is the young rooks, especially the top four, top five, just being efficient and showcasing what they're going to bring to their team. Once everything is pieced together, scheme and all of that. Um, in my opinion, the top four is potentially going to make this one of the best draft classes we've seen in a long time. I'm
Okay.
talking like potentially back to 2003. That LeBron Wade draft,
Melo, yeah.
Melo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's pretty much a lock that the top four, the way they can play, are gonna be something.
Mm.
Not to mention, every draft there's those ones that you wonder, how did this guy fall to 15? How did this guy fall to 20?
Who are the top four again? Run them by me.
Top four, DeMonsta,
Mm-hmm.
Darren Peterson, Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson.
How's Cam Boozer looking summer league?
Cam Boozer, I believe he's averaging 17 points a game.
Because his game is the one I was worried about because a lot of that bully ball shit don't usually translate to the league.
And that's why I'm
You did
glad
say
he ain't
that.
fall to us. I'm so glad he ain't fall to us.
Yeah, his game, I just don't see it, bro. Out of the top four, like you said, I feel where you're coming from, but I would take him out and put Acuff in because I think Acuff is going to be better than him long term.
The thing with Acuff though, and I understand that he can score, but he's been questionable as far as efficiency in the summer league.
Okay.
He's not seeing the best defenses, but in 3 games he missed 58 shots.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Part of that can be decision making. Maybe he's just, trying to showcase his skills and the shots is not falling. Eventually it will. But you couple that with
You better hope it do.
yeah. But you
It's
couple that
fucking
with him being
fuck.
a cone on defense.
Yeah.
I'm talking like the worst Harden defensive highlight. That's what he's doing every possession.
Is it possible he just don't want to
Wow.
be there?
Maybe so, but I mean, they said that was the issue with him. They was going to have to coach defense into him because I mean, apparently he got the wingspan to be able to do something on defense. But at this point, I kind of see him as like a Trey Young
I would have said, well, time out.
How
on
tall
I
is
would have
he?
defense.
never, if anybody drafted Darius A. Cup Jr. and expected fucking Tony Allen, that's on you.
No,
Nobody, I never watched him at Arkansas and thought he was like an elite defender. I watched him at Arkansas bust everybody's ass, averaging like 25 a game. That's what I was looking
yeah,
for.
yeah, yeah.
Where's this defensive stuff coming from all of a
The
sudden?
the defense comes from okay. If he's giving you 25 on a
Mm-hmm.
great night, but
Mm-hmm.
he's giving up 19 on his one-on-one, he's really
Some
only giving you
all-stars
6
do that,
points.
though. My boy Luca do that. Luca will give you 45, but he'll also give up 25.
Hey,
They
that's
some
still
of the greats do that right now. That's just what they
that's still
do.
a difference though. That's still a difference because Lucas can get his because at point guard he's bigger
Yeah,
than the average point guard that's
that's
guarding him,
fair. A cuff is
and
small.
and he can be efficient with his.
That's
He ain't
true.
just shot chucking out there.
True.
That's what I would say is the key difference with that. But
His defense is that bad. I mean, so far that bad.
dog,
Obviously, the way he talking shit.
I'm talking terrible. He
Uh,
look he looking
I
like
gotta, I
Trey
gotta look
Lance
at, I
out
gotta look
there.
at some film on that one because that's crazy. He didn't play that. I'm not saying he was a lockdown dude at Arkansas, but it wasn't like glaring where it was like, oh, that's gonna keep him from doing something. Nobody like me and you used to talk about him all through the turning run. We were talking about him. We never said anything about his
Nah,
defense.
we didn't. He seemed nice then, but even if you're playing against, let's say, G Leaguers, they got ways that they can score.
Sure, them dudes are
You
trying to
mag
get back to the league. Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
magnify that to a pro and a coach be able to lock in on you. Like, hey, anytime you see him guarding somebody that can work one-on-one, that's an instant bucket. Everybody gonna have a career night.
You need to get in the lab with AI though, because with AI being his mentor, AI never played the greatest defense, but he was feisty enough to get in. Like I think he even led the league in steals a couple times. You got to at
Yeah,
least do
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah. I must say
that's
he
what
was
I'm
stealing the
saying.
ball a lot.
Yeah, you got to at least do that. I'm not saying you got to be a wing to wing defender like Kawhi Leonard in his prime, but damn it, you got to be at least be able to get the ball.
I was
So I
gonna
hope he
say
works like that.
the other thing too, and I don't know how good the Kings. Well, I know the Kings gonna be trash this year, but the
Sure.
Kings need to get rid of
Oh,
Sabonis. He's gonna need a rim protector. Sabonis ain't
Okay.
no shot blocker.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So if they could do that, and then A Cup get to the point where he kind of does, like you say, like a Iverson when he had Mutombo. He knew which way to guide that defender. If they're gonna get past him, he went to Mutombo. Uh, you just got to work with those kind of players. Same Steph. Steph knew, oh, okay, well, let me go ahead and guide the defender towards Draymond Green and my help. Even Kevon Looney or Aaron JaVale McKee. You know what I'm
Andrew
saying?
Bogut.
Got him to the
Andrew
help.
Bogut.
Okay.
But
Okay.
right now, A Cup just looking like, all right, well, I'll just wait till I get the ball back. At least it ain't make it take it. It's been
Yeah.
that bad, bro.
Yeah, that Sacramento team is going to have to do some work too, because it's not going to get any easier for them, especially playing in that conference. I mean,
Oh
every
yeah.
every game is going to be life or death for them, so they're going to have to figure something out for them. What's the update on the LeBron sweepstakes, bro? What's going on here?
Oh man, LeBron.
He'll be a Laker again.
Shit,
Shoot, I
I'm talking
really
about
don't
Junior.
know. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know, man. I think he might end up actually being a Laker again because
what? Hell
no,
no!
you
He
no,
would have never walked. If that was the case.
no. This the thing.
He going to
You'll
Philly. Y'all tripping.
I mean, hey,
He
maybe
going to
that'll give him
Philly. He
maybe
going to
that'll give.
Philly.
I told you my
I
signal.
told you he was leaving the team in the first place. You told me I was crazy. I told you this. His ass is going to Philly, dog. Watch.
I
Watch.
still don't think it's done data, like for real,
Oh, it is.
until y'all cut ties with Bronny. And y'all just came out with a statement talking about he's a key part of the future.
Yeah, all right. You believe that?
Why you
And
gonna
you believe
sugarcoat
that?
that? Why you gonna sugarcoat that?
Because they're trying to up the values for whatever team takes Braun, they can ship his ass off to. Everybody, dog. Nobody honestly really believes that Bronny is a part of anybody's future. Not any 30, whatever
No,
number, however many teams' future. He's not. He's not a part of
that's that
anybody's
name.
future. Maybe their G
That's that
League
guy.
future, but not their NBA future.
That's what they
Like,
talk about.
nobody believes that.
Y'all ain't got
Nobody
no
does.
reason. Y'all ain't got no reason to coddle to Bron no more, and y'all still drop that
None.
Hey,
statement.
listen,
Got
listen,
Bron.
listen. The league ain't got no reason to coddle to him anymore. They still doing it. The league's still bending over for him to this day.
I don't think they really are. They actually called cap on everything that Rich Paul was saying. Like as
Oh,
far
How
as
do we
like
know?
team. Okay, so the way they explained it, I can't remember which person it was in the
Oh,
meeting,
let me
but
ask you this. Oh, fuck all that. Let
yeah,
me ask you this. How many teams do you honestly feel are interested? Honestly, that actually was like, reached out to Rich Paul, was like, hey, yo. Because I believe it was at least three. At least.
I would say LA as far as the front office because, like I said, y'all kept Bronny,
Hmm.
and the thing about Philly, I feel like it's more players than front office.
I feel the same way about Golden State, too, though. They're greasing the skids for him in Golden State. All I keep reading about every day is Curry doing this, Draymond doing that. It's the same
Yeah,
thing. It's
yeah,
the same thing. Like
yeah. I feel
that's what I'm
like
saying.
if it's players reaching out, that's a big difference between front office wanting to do that.
My problem is shouldn't nobody be doing that. Not a front office, not a player, not a team captain. Like this shouldn't be a thing right now, bro. Like he shouldn't be as sought after as he is because he's not giving you the results. Like they're chasing after Braun as if this is like the summer after Miami when he was going to Cleveland. I mean, yeah, he was still a fucking triple double guy back then. He's not
Mm-hmm.
even close to that no more, bro.
You right.
And I'm not saying he's a bum or nothing like that, but like all of this, like supposed 5 to 8 teams or whatever, trying to court him and give their plan or what they can do with him. Like, give me a break, bro.
Nah, not if he's reaching out to teams, and that's what they were saying.
Right.
They were saying LeBron is reaching out to teams. That's almost like putting in a job application. You know what I'm
But I
saying?
don't
Like
know. I don't know if I believe that all the way,
Really
Fonz.
know.
I honestly believe there's teams out there that's wanting them, that really want them. I believe that.
I mean, sure, there's definitely teams that want LeBron James on their team. Come on, man.
Sure,
They want that just,
I
just the
firmly believe it.
marketing standpoint alone, bro. They
that's it.
definitely want him. Come on, man.
Put it
That's
this
the
way.
only reason.
Put it this
Sure,
way.
but
Put it this way, and this is my God's honest opinion. If the Knicks would have not just won the championship, they'd be bending over for him. The only reason they're not is because they just won a championship, so they don't really technically need them.
just
But that would have been tailor made. That would have been tailor made for a situation like for LeBron, bro.
It would
Something
have.
like that. Like I don't. I honestly, in my heart of hearts, I think Denver kicked the tires on it. Denver's probably like, hey, we got this over here for you. We could do this over here for you. I honestly believe that, bro. I
somebody
think there's
said that
mass.
the other day. I heard somebody say that the other day. I was like,
I
wow,
think there.
Denver? Oh, thank
I
you.
think there was teams that are pretty good, not poverty franchises that actually do want them. But I think that's crazy because I don't know what are you expecting from them exactly? I guess is my question. Like, what exactly are you looking for from them these days? Because if you're expecting them to be like the third guy, okay, that's cool. But if you expect them to come in and be Braun, you tripping, bro.
No. There's no way that any team in the league is expecting that.
Nah,
The way he's being courted, I don't know, man. Some of these teams are scaring me with their decision
That's
making.
that's
it ain't
that's
about
crazy talk.
it ain't about nothing but that victory lap and being able to triple them ticket prices on his retirement tour.
I mean, good luck, because I mean you'll be.
Okay.
But according to him, he
Okay.
still thinks he can win a championship too, though. But it's like, all
Be
right.
a throwaway year,
Okay.
yeah. And I believe my parlay gonna hit every week.
And look at it.
And look at
Look
Still,
at it.
still doing the same thing.
Ain't made it
yeah,
to a mansion yet.
not yet.
Putting
Not
another parlay in.
yet.
Putting another parlay in coming soon,
Right.
man.
About to put a beat on.
Really quick before we get up out of here out of the Fonz full court press? What do you think about Wemby's extension? Massive, massive, massive extension.
I feel like Wemby is probably the next great because he took a 51 mil discount. He is all about that team. This postseason run happening so early, reaching the final so early in his career, is probably the reason why he felt the need to do that. He ain't trying to break the bank, kill the cap, and then turn around and have to have a dismantled team
Yeah.
through in a couple years when that extension kicks in. So 250 mil for him when he could have got 300, bargain.
The Spurs got to capitalize on it, though. They're on the clock now. Because I don't know how many years was the extension?
I want to say like 4. It's like
Okay,
the
they
max
got
rookie.
4 years before his ass walks out the door because we know how these NBA players do. They got 4 years to either win a championship or build a consistent playoff contender or finals contender, or he's gone, bro. We've seen how these NBA players do. They're on the clock. They're on the clock. I hope they realize that. And I'm not saying they can't do it because so far
Yeah.
they're doing it. So far they're building a fucking powerhouse around them. But if they don't continue it, or if they let other teams catch up or pass them up, it's gonna be a sweepstakes for this dude in about 4 years. Craziest sweepstakes we'll ever see. Because
He
he'll
ain't
still
going
be
nowhere.
actually he'll just be entering into his prime at that point.
He ain't going nowhere.
You better hope not.
Right.
You better you better hope he
Right.
do. You don't want the
I
Bulls
think
to
hey,
stop.
I'm with you, dog.
I would love for him to, but anytime a player takes that kind of discount, they're trying to get that money back
Well,
on the
talk about
back
there's
end.
been players that are more attached to their teams that have left though. This ain't guaranteed that he's sticking around with San Antonio. Not if he don't win. If he don't win a championship in 4 years, you really think he's staying there? I don't.
What I'm saying is, okay, you can be attached to your team. That's one thing. Yeah, you might love the team that drafted you. Fans love you, all
Oh,
of
that's
that.
all bullshit. They don't care
No,
about that. Not these NBA
What
players.
I mean is, if you give that team a whole $50 million discount,
That's my
and
point, though, Fonz. He's giving them so much. He's giving them more rope to hang themselves, is what I'm trying to say. Because at the end of these 4 years, he can sit there and say, I did everything for you. What did you do for me? I even gave up money for you. What did you do for me? You couldn't put a title contender around me. That's what he's going to say. It's going to be a madhouse. Watch it happen. If they
unless it's
don't
a
win.
Giannis situation after his championship, it would have to be that bad. But the
That'd be
Spurs ain't
crazy too.
known to do
That would
that.
be crazy too.
No. See, I
Yeah,
disagree with that because I think if he wins the championship, he's stuck. If he wins
yeah.
the championship, he ain't going nowhere. I'm talking about if he doesn't by the end of this extension, look out. It's gonna be a mad dash. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
I still don't think he going nowhere because those typical players that leave don't take that severe of a discount.
That's even more the reason to walk, though. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. They would have to wreck the car that bad, and it's pretty much impossible when you got Wemby as the foundation.
Well, wrecking the car would be
Right.
for them would be not winning the championship, and they haven't done it yet. So it's possible they can wreck the car. That's their standard now. The standard ain't making it to the fucking Western Conference Finals. Their standard from going forward, from this day forward, is the NBA championship, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you, I've watched this sport long enough. If they do not win in these 4 years, especially with this new age of athlete and how they think, because that's the key, he's gone. He's gone because guess what? New York can give him that much money. Chicago can give him that much money. Miami can give him that much money and put a contender around them too. They
They
all can
can't.
do it. Yes, they
They can't give him
can.
super. No, they can't offer him super max. That's my point.
Oh,
If
but
he
players don't even care about the supermax. You see them trade teams all the time. Avoid the supermax shit. They don't care
he gonna
about
do that.
that.
He
They
gonna
don't
do
care
that.
about that. It's all
They
about the win. It's all about
He
the
gonna do
rings now,
that.
man.
He gonna do
but the average
that.
player don't take 50 mil. They try. What I'm trying to say, they try to get it back on the back end. If I give you 50 mil this time, I want that super max next time. They're not gonna say, "Oh, like." If you think about it, if you give a team 50
You better.
mil, if you give a team 50
Yeah.
mil, by the time he's up for
Mm-hmm.
another contract, he's gonna be 26 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You done gave
Sure.
him 50 mil, and
Yeah.
then you're gonna turn around and go to another team where the most they can pay you is 60, 70 mil less than your current team. You ain't gonna do that. That's
This
100
dude,
something mil.
nah,
You
but
ain't gonna
this
do
dude
that.
ain't really about the money like that though. He about the chips. He's gonna go where the championship opportunity is. That's what I'm trying to say. That's
A
all I'm
hundred
saying.
for 100 and some mil, I could buy my own jewelry store.
Fonz, we've seen players turn down
Just a
supermax deals, so
horse.
that ain't nothing new. We've
Just
seen
a
players turn down
horse.
supermax opportunities. That ain't nothing new, bro.
Spurs ain't one of those franchises to just wreck a
They fucked up
legend
Kawhi
like
Leonard.
that. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
How?
By
Low
allegedly not letting
management.
him do the shit that he wanted to do.
What, by playing?
No, that and the whole shit with his uncle and all the shit that was happening behind closed doors. The time management, all that shit. All that shit.
I
He
thought
had a
that
lot of
came down to
demands.
the
Kawhi had a
injury.
lot of demands that the Clippers were willing to give all of them to. He had a lot of demands. Hence why made the move to the Toronto and then eventually to the Clippers because Toronto gave
That
him a lot of
was
leeway too.
if it's some diva stuff, we know Wemby ain't on that.
Nah, no, I'm not saying
Right.
he's going to be. I'm not
Yeah.
saying he's on that type of shit. But I'm saying we've seen. My point is like there's been tons of players.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more. Actually, there's probably been more players that didn't get a supermax that did from staying with the team. I can count on one hand how many players stayed with the team to get a supermax. I can count on both hands how many players didn't. That's my point. It's not really a
If
big thing for players to be like, "Oh, I'll bypass this to go over here and get that." They do it all the time.
if Wemby was to have a sit down with Boogie Cousins, and you know how that situation went with the Kings, where he was like, you know what, they ain't building around me. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna turn down the supermax. Dog ended up signing for like 50 mil and turned down 300 and something mil with the
Mm-hmm.
Pelicans. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You ain't gonna get that back. And injury
He would have though
free
if he would have
is
kept
like
playing.
anything.
The injuries took that away from him. That's a
That's
different
what I'm saying.
situation.
I
The
understand that,
injuries took that away.
but that's a hell of a gamble on yourself. And
It is.
Wemby with his height,
Wemby already.
he could play until he's like 36. He got time.
He already better than Boogie. I don't care what y'all been telling me. He playing
Yeah,
already
no,
better.
no, no question, no question. But I don't know about the playing until 36 then because the injuries. We got to see that play out because you know how I feel about 7-footers and injuries. They don't play that
No,
long. None
I
of them
understand.
do.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, let's say Wemby does break down. You know, of course, knock on wood. For him to just be at that height with a jump shot, a 3-pointer, he can
Dirk,
still be in the league at
Dirk
36.
Nowitzki
He
is.
would still
Yeah,
be a
Dirk Nowitzki
commodity.
is.
And with role players are still making, I'm gonna just say, stars of old money, he could play that long. It might not be full time. He might not start, but you bring
Right, he coming off the
I
bench.
was say,
He
I'm
coming
about
off
to
the bench
say,
in the third
if it gets
quarter.
to that point, I don't even know what his value really is because at that point, that would tell me his knees are probably shot. So I'm not going to want him on my team at that point. If that's what you're telling me, if he's going to be a catch and
That's
shoot
when that's
guy,
when
I don't
that's when
even
you
want him
start
on my
playing for
team
the
at that
no.
point.
I'm saying
That's
that's
when you
worst
start
case.
playing for the Nets and the Wizards.
That's worst case scenario, and he's still playing at 36.
Yeah,
That's what
he
I'm
might as well
saying.
give it. He might as well
That
give it up at that point. Is what I'm saying.
you
No, I
what
feel
if
where you
you
come.
what,
I feel where you
yeah,
coming from. Though.
you bring them
But we
all
got. I
like a
be.
Jamal Crawford.
I. Well, he no. He ain't got that kind of longevity because number one, he's not small like that. He's
Yeah,
at his size. If he makes it till 32, it'll be a miracle at that size. At that size. Because at that size, there was one player that really made it through his whole career, and that was Jabbar. Without injuries and with the longevity. Nobody played that long. That was over 7 foot.
KG played for a while.
Who?
Kevin
Mm,
Garnett.
He was 6'11".
yeah.
He wasn't 7 foot.
No, 6'11". You would
I said 7-footers. There's a difference. I
no
said 7-footers. The stats are for every 7-footer that's ever played. Only one has really had a long career and longevity. And that was Jabbar.
1 inch, and I believe he was
Okay, so
7 foot.
you gonna include 6'10" guys too? No, there's a
They say
threshold for
I'm
this.
just saying
It's 7 foot.
they
It's
say KG is they say KG Kevin. I mean not KG, but Kevin Durant
KD.
is
Yeah,
technically seven
it's
foot.
7 foot.
KD
and
he is
he's
7 foot.
not. He's not
He's
because
just
we see
not
him next.
listed at that.
We see him next to Anthony Davis, and he's shorter than Anthony Davis. So we know that's a lie.
Ant
We know
Davis
that's
is
a lie.
Ant Davis is over 7.
No, he's not. Anthony Davis is like
Dog.
6'10".
What I'm trying to say is Ant Davis came out and said, and KD said the same thing. We don't want to be listed as 7 footers because we don't want to move the center.
I don't believe that shit.
Dog.
That sound dumb.
Okay.
I don't believe that shit. These
Okay.
dudes got enough pull. If they want to go out there and tell the coach, "Suck my dick, I'm playing point guard," they can do it. I don't want to hear that.
Right.
I don't want to hear. I don't. Oh,
You
this is
could
what the coach was gonna make me do. No, you
you could
wasn't.
say that, but
No,
as
no,
as
dog.
much so y'all didn't make AD play center? Did y'all ever
No,
get center for him? Yes, y'all did.
we didn't make him play center. We had to if he played it because of out of necessity. Yeah, but we never. It
What's the
was never like thing
difference?
like, oh, you're gonna run out there and play the 5. No,
He
we didn't
played it
do him
out of
like that.
necessity. He played it. He
Yes,
could
but it wasn't a forced thing where like you're saying that old boy will like be like the never mind. It doesn't even matter because it doesn't even matter. My whole
it
point
was
is
forced.
it wasn't forced, fine, because he wasn't he was our starting power forward. He was never our starting
Dwight
center.
and JaVale.
Yeah,
If
he
you
was never
didn't
our starting center. Never. Like I don't even know
if
where you got that from.
if you don't get a center for him to play the 4 and he's playing the 5, that's
We
forcing
always
it.
we normally had one for there was a spot occasions where he played center. 80-90% of the time he's playing power forward is my point. So those little itty bitty pockets that you're bringing up was minuscule on a grand scale where he played power forward 90% of the time. Fam. That's what I'm trying to say. He didn't play
Okay.
center that much. I watched all the games. He does not. They never played center like that. It was power forward, bro. Always. You can make JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, all these dudes were playing center when he was there. All these
So
dudes.
so LeBron wasn't listed as the 4.
Bron's been listed as everything. I don't care what Bron's
It's
listed as.
position. It's technically
He's been listed as
position
point guard at
basketball.
one point in his career. I don't care about that, bro. Like, what are we talking about? This is a dude that's played all 5 positions. No shit, he's been listed at everything. What are we
All
doing?
right.
What are we
I'm just
doing?
saying
Like,
on the court with AD, if he was playing the 4, then AD
Well,
wasn't playing.
if my auntie had a dick, she'd be my uncle. I don't care. What I'm telling you is he's played all 5 positions, so I don't care about that shit. You can bring up all the ifs in the world. I'm telling you what I watch because I watch the games. That's what
Okay.
I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. We're moving on because we gotta go ahead and get up out of here really, really quick. So I want to go ahead and knock this one out. Our top 5 video game. Oh, by the way, shout out for the segment funds. We did a full court press in a while, so shout out to that. That was all outstanding. I want to get into our top 5 video games list really, really quick before you get
Hell
out of
yeah.
here because I just want to see what y'all had to bring to the table. I'm gonna go ahead and start mine off really, really quick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our top 5 video games list. Just something I want to throw out there, just kind of have a little bit of fun and just kind of be on a lighter side of things. We don't really get into video games a lot besides when we're blasting companies for being shitty at their jobs. But for once, we want to actually be positive and actually shine some light on some games. Well, they deserve it, T, because they have been dog shit. But we actually want to shine some light on some classics, some things that actually made us happy at one point in time. So I'm going to go ahead and start us off. This is in no particular order. These are just games that, to me, I can't forget because they just stand in the test of time in my memory and in my heart. My first one I got written down because I went with the game that popped in my mind. Number 1 was Max Payne for the Xbox. When you put that in there and you tried that bullet time, that slow mo for the first time, it soiled your loins. On site. It literally soiled your loins, being able to slow motion put a bullet through somebody's forehead. There was nothing like it at the time. Number 2, I got written down. I got Pokemon Stadium for the N64. I had like a level 90 Pikachu on the Game Boy. I popped that bitch into the controller, pop it into my N64, and I was whipping people's ass in 3D. It was nothing like it. It was absolutely phenomenal. Actually being able to have your Pokemon that you built up on the big screen playing 3D. There was nothing like it, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't
I never played that game like that. I played it, but not like that. I didn't care about that game.
I'm moving on. Next, we got on the list NCAA football 2014. 2014. Why'd you put 2014, Jones? Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing these days. They can't get right. They can't get the game right. I haven't even played the newest one. Have y'all?
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, no, the last year. I played 26. My bad. 26,
I
not
played
27.
26. I'm talking about 27. You played 27?
Hell no.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 guys who live, breathe, and shit football. Love the football
Especially
games.
college
Love
football.
Madden. Love college, and we can't even play the game because it's so dog shit. So when I say 2014,
no, I'm not getting it. After last year, what me and Fonz went through, hell no.
2014, though? 2014, though? Year of 2014 was the pinnacle of college football. It was the greatest college football. You can make the argument one of the greatest football games ever made, period. Next on my list, I got Michael Jackson's Moonwalker on the Sega. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say about that one.
I hear you. Bubbles used to pop out.
My last and certainly not least, it should probably be my number 1, WWF No Mercy on Nintendo 64.
Yeah, that's not my number 1 yet.
Go ahead.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go. I got Ninja Turtles, of course, on Nintendo. Back in the day, just fucking that shit was fucking amazing. Y'all know me. I love the Ninja Turtles anyway, so it is what it is.
Is that the one where they're on the hoverboards and they're riding through the city?
No, that's Super Nintendo you're thinking about. No. It's on the regular Nintendo when you used to go through the sewers and you had to go through. Me and my sister used to play. Another one, then I'm gonna go to Sonic.
Okay.
Yeah, Nintendo, the regular Nintendo. And I'm gonna go to Sega Sonic. When they made Sonic, they had a classic on their hands there, did they? And then because I had an older sister, she was older than me, she would always bully me. She got to be Sonic, I get to be Tails. So you get to follow. You can't go as fast as him, but you can follow. So that was always cool to play 2-player with my older sister back in the day. You said you hit it on the head. No mercy. Have mercy, Jesus.
Greatest
that was a game
ever
to
made.
play at a game.
That's the GOAT.
Yes,
that's the GOAT.
Yes, it's one of the best. Definitely not there. Top 1, 2, and yeah, it's not number 2. And then, bro, we got fucking. I used to go Street Volume 2, bro. Street Volume 2 used to be my goddamn game, boy. Lord, that used to be my motherfucking game.
Yeah, which one?
Street Volume 2. Oh no, I'm sorry. The NBA, dog. Stretch Monroe, Osmosis Jones. Now y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, he used to hit his head on the backboard because he was too tall to jump. Man, yeah, that shit used to be dog for hours off the easy. That was my shit. My snaps. That was my shit, bro. Oh man, that was my shit. And I'm gonna go with my number 1 game of all time, Mortal Kombat, dog. God damn it, do I love that game from a child till now to the day I die. I love Mortal Kombat, dog. The movies, I watch them. The last 2 been lame as fuck. Still watch them because it's Mortal Kombat, dog. It's just what it is. Mortal Kombat is a great game. If you never played it, you're an idiot. You need to play it at least 10, 100 times in your life, and you'll understand how amazing Mortal
You got to.
Kombat is. It's just amazing. My five.
I like it. I like it. I should have included MK on there because that is all time classic. But
Yeah, come on,
I
dog.
guess I went.
How
I
many
guess I
times have
went
we
with
played that on different consoles in our
no doubt,
lives? In our
no doubt.
lives,
Our whole
how many different
lives, our whole
consoles have we
lives.
played Mortal Kombat? It is
Don't
kept
just
up. It's stand up to it's withheld the time, the test of time. It's the
Yeah,
that's my number one game of all time. Me, I'm gonna say that's number one.
I'm shocked you ain't have no Spider Man on there nowhere.
It's good, dog. It's hard to put him in the top five because I always go back to, I can even put Lion King over that because that game was tough as fuck. I mean, it's just a tough ass game. These were tough games. We're talking about Aladdin. These were tough games we used to play back in the day with no save button.
I hated Lion
Okay, think
King.
about that. Leaving
I
your
did
game on
too.
can't get too
I
high
did
because if
too.
you didn't, dog, you get caught with that game on too late. Mama gonna push in your head. So I can't do nothing with that. So you got to keep that bitch quiet. Yeah,
What
man, you
you
got to
got,
keep that
Fonz?
game on. If not, you got to start over. Yeah, go ahead.
Definitely.
Good list, T. Good list.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna start mine off, and it's kind of giving a shout out with two of them. But the spiritual successor to 007 GoldenEye in Perfect
Ooh,
Dark.
ooh.
Everything that 007 did right, Perfect Dark did a little bit better.
N64.
In 64.
Okay, I think I remember
It's,
playing that. I think I
yeah,
remember that one. Okay.
I'm talking like split
Yeah,
screen,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Back when in them couch co-op days, but it
More
actually
people can
had
be
the
playing
story
than if
that
you
you
get that
yeah,
multiplayer.
but it had the story that you could play through two players. On
I did not
Oh,
know
yep,
that.
me
yep,
neither.
on yep, split screen on the death matches or whatever, instead of it
Yeah.
just being you and your people, y'all could do 4 people on a team or 2 people on a team, and y'all have a bot with you. I think it was like up to 8 bots, or y'all could
Oh
just
wow.
everybody on the split screen go up against the bots, and they would be
Jesus.
different difficulties
I never
along
played
with the
that one
crazy
like that.
weapons.
I can't lie. I
That
skipped that one.
classic, yeah, that was that classic, man.
I skipped that one.
Um,
I didn't play
my
Nintendo 64 much. Besides No Mercy, that
Oh,
was my
you
shit.
Nocturnal,
Yeah, no,
crazy.
no,
I
no
grew up on
Mercy.
that.
Any wrestling game I played, any wrestling game I loved to play was always on Nintendo 64. Always.
Gotcha.
Nocturnal.
But everything
That's
else,
that's
PlayStation.
that's why Microsoft really broke my heart by canceling the new not remaster, but the uh rebirth of Perfect Dark, and then also trying to make it without co-op or without multiplayer.
Yeah,
Like
it wouldn't
that
been
game
right
ain't
Yeah,
even
because
anyway.
they
that.
want some money. They
Yeah,
want money for it.
yeah, but they sleep. My next up, I just got to go with the GTA 3. When Grand Theft Auto
Okay.
switched from the top down,
Nico Bellic.
and you first got your hands on GTA 3, not
Dude, this number 3, T. This is back in the
That's
day.
four. My bad. My bad. My bad. It's four.
Yeah,
yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah, back in the
Three
day.
is
But
Tony.
yeah.
the
No,
silent
what was his name? Go ahead, Fonz. I can't even
I
think of his
can't
name right now.
yeah, I can't think of his name, but the silent protagonist, he
My
ain't
bad.
talk.
He ain't talk. Yeah,
Yeah,
he ain't say nothing. Yeah,
yeah. So just the way that came out, and then you just think about the hype even around that, where every
it was
Game Pro
crazy.
magazine you got was giving you a preview on what that open world was gonna be like. And you just thinking about what you was gonna do. And it
Yep.
still topped it.
With a small ass map, considering the
Yep.
time.
It
Now the
was.
map's as big as hell. That one was
Yep.
I
small.
got to go back and play that. I got to go back and play that one.
Yeah, that shit
Got
was
to.
crack.
My next up, it's NFL Street 2.
Okay.
You know
That's
what
what's
I'm
up. My
saying?
homeboy Jerry used to love that game.
With Mike Vick, the raw wall runs. That was like, to me, like spiritual successor to Blitz. But it actually had, I'm gonna say, good graphics.
Sure.
Um,
Oh, amazing graphics.
I agree. I agree.
yeah. Next I got The Last of Us 1.
Whoa, a new gen game. That's the
New
first one
gen.
that any of us brought up.
New
Okay.
gen. And,
You can
and
tell our age. We didn't bring up no PS4 and PS5 games.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
I
don't
just gotta
compare.
say, just because of the story. You know what I'm saying? You know, anytime a game has a good enough story to get a television series, they doing something right in that
Damn
I
right.
narrative.
mean, yeah, my touche, sir. Touche.
Damn right. Damn
Yeah.
right.
And then
Indeed.
I'm gonna just say my retro. It's Home Alone on the Sega Genesis.
I hated that game.
Shut up, bro.
Dog.
Shut
I
up, bro.
hated
I'm
that
about to say,
game. I hated
I
that
agree. That
game.
shit was so lame. I hated
That
that
was
game like a
trash,
bitch.
bro.
My
I
sister loved it.
love
Dog. That
that
shit
And
was
game.
it
so.
could have
That
been
shit was.
so much more.
That
It
shit
could have been
was.
so
It
much
should.
more.
It
They
should
didn't
have.
do it right.
Jones. It should have been. It should have been so much more. A lot to be
No,
desired, dog. They left a lot to be desired, bro.
It
How
did.
dare them,
And that
to
was
me,
back in the era where they made
yeah,
video games based off of cartoons and movies. Remember that? Where like every movie and
bro?
cartoon had a video game?
it had to have
Dog.
Bro, Power
Tiger.
Rangers. I had the game and the movie at the same time with Ivan
Rocco's
Ooze. I had the
Modern
game and the
Life.
movie. Yes. Oh my
Dog. Ren
god.
and Stimpy. All of that. I had
But
all of
when
Yeah.
you
those.
think about all them tie-in games, that was one of the best ones.
Yeah, I feel you.
That was
It
one
was
of the best
just
ones.
I
I guess
get
when
it,
I got
dog.
that game, I was expecting the whole game for me to be
Expecting a
about
lot more.
like setting up a fun house and beating up the bad guys. I thought that's what I was
Right.
going to
That's
be
what I thought
doing.
it was gonna be.
You didn't get to
They
that
had
till
you pulling
like
out.
the end of the
Yeah,
game. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
No, they had you building puzzles and shit. It's like, man, get the fuck
Yeah, I
out of
was
here,
like,
dog. I hated
Hold
that
up, you say they
motherfucking
had you
game,
doing
dog.
what?
They had you doing weird shit. That shit was just weird. I didn't understand how the game was supposed to be. Like Jones said, I thought you were gonna be just setting up the house booby trapping it the whole
Yeah,
game. I thought it was
that's what
gonna be
I
just a
thought.
booby trap alley. That's what I thought, man. I was expecting that. And my sister used to love it, so I used to watch her play
yeah.
it.
I was gonna
But
say
I'm
I
like,
like
I don't know,
that
it was
trial
like
and
The
error.
Sims.
You can make
Oh,
them
okay.
slip on marbles, get to another part of the house, all that.
But that's
The
at
little
the
race cars.
end though. Like I remember like
No,
I
unless they had more than one Home Alone. I think I was playing
It was
whatever the
Home Alone
first one
2.
was.
No, I used to have it. It used to be the picture because he was on the picture just like on the movie with the little
No,
starry
I'm talking about
background. I know what you're talking.
Home Alone 1, the game.
yeah, that's what I was talking about was Home Alone 1. I
Yeah,
didn't play the
Oh,
second
okay.
one. Didn't want
yeah, I
no
ain't play
parts.
2.
Oh,
I
my
think two
bad.
was different.
Yeah, my bad.
But
My
one
bad.
It
was that
probably
joint.
was. I would imagine it had to
I
be.
swear to God, you said 2. That's on me. That's on me, y'all. My
Yeah,
bad.
You
and
good.
then when you get on the like get caught, they'll put you on the hook a few times, like on the coat hook. All that
Oh
junk was
yeah.
yeah.
I
So you
remember
actually get took out.
that. I
They
remember
had some nice
that.
little mechanics in that game.
I still, it left a lot to be desired.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying. But a lot of those games did back then. A lot of
they
those
did.
movie,
They did.
movie, and because I remember
That was
playing like
five
cards.
points.
I can remember playing like Ren and Stimpy or some shit. And I was like, yo, this is dumb. Like it's
Yeah,
nothing like the cartoon on like TV. They had a hard time crossing
translating.
over to the translating is what I'm trying to say. They had a hard
Yeah,
time translating back
They
then.
couldn't make they couldn't make the show in the cartoon because it was too vulgar. They
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
make
true
it. They
too.
just so you had to just go around and hit yourself with a hammer and do stupid Looney Tune shit.
Yeah, was that your five phones?
I thought
yep,
that
that
was
was my
4.
5.
Maybe I counted wrong. Okay, my bad.
Well, I want to go ahead and throw out a couple honorable mentions because I probably should have done a top 10 because narrowing it to 5 was fucking rough. I didn't realize
It
how rough it
was.
was until I started doing it.
You know,
But I just want to
yeah,
throw a couple honorable mentions really quick. NFL 2K5, the greatest football game ever made. Ever made.
Yep.
I'm sure
I
all of
don't know
us
if I,
probably
who
wanted
was
it on
on
our
it.
list, but it just for whatever
Who was
reason it
on
probably
it?
didn't make it.
Who was on it? Was there anybody on the cover? I don't know. I remember 5.
T.O.
Yeah, Eagles TO.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's
Yeah.
the one
That
where Chris
doesn't bring
Bergman
it.
would draw on the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. My cousin had on Xbox, I believe, too. Yeah, I remember that.
That one.
Okay.
Batman Arkham Knight. This one was the
You're a
only
Batman
modern
fan.
game that almost made my list.
You're a
Was
Batman
that
fan
Arkham?
too, though, so you're being biased.
Bro, no. Time out. When you first drive that Batmobile in that Batman game on the PlayStation 4, it was nothing like it. Fuck that. That game it's still to this day replayable. It's still to this day a classic. Batman Arkham Knight was
I gotta get on
fantastic.
it. Yeah.
Fantastic. Another one, T, you took my Mortal Kombat. That was one that was on there. But another one I want to throw on there.
Sure.
Earthworm Jim. I know y'all boys remember Earthworm Jim.
On the Sega Genesis.
Yes, sir.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes,
Digging all
sir.
through the dirt. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You
Yeah.
can play that first
Yeah.
He
that
would like
first level
take his
over
head
and
off
over
and like
again.
throw it across the tree to like
Nah,
swing across.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, Fawn, you just said that first level. I'm talking about you turn the game off, start right back over just to play that bitch again.
Yep.
That shit was fun as hell.
That's just some of my
That was a
honorable
fun,
mentions.
goofy game.
And
Yeah.
there's so many though. Like I said, I could have made a list of 15, 20 games because we've all been playing games for so long. Video game is the one thing in our lives besides sports that's been there since we were 2, 3 years old. Like literally,
No
we
doubt.
came up in the
We saw,
Neo
we
Geo.
saw it evolve from Atari to what it is now. We've seen that
Thank you.
because my dad
Thank
had an
you.
Atari. My dad had an Atari, so we used to play Pong. That shit's lame, but we used to play it, boy.
We've seen it all. So I want to circle back to this one day because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different ways we could do a top list of video games, but that's something I definitely want to dive back into. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for episode 48. It's been a phenomenal episode. I love the AFC South breakdown. I love the Fonz full court press. I love our top 5 video games list. Like, love, subscribe us, comment, do everything you need to do. Let us know what you want to see different. Let us know what you love to see as we have been doing. And this has been episode 48. I'll see y'all for episode 49 right before I hit the Vegas trip. With that being said, PWA, we out.
We out.
Take us home, fellas.
Peace. We out, baby.
I was gonna say my honorable mention real quick. Pre-microtransaction, NBA 2K.
Fonz, I had that written down. I know. In particular, In particular, I had 2K11.
They don't deserve it because
I had
of that.
2K11 in particular.
Oh god.
What that's
Wait,
there.
Which one is that?
NBA 2K11.
There you go.
Written right there.
That was that made my honorable mention list too. Like I had like 15 honorable mentions, and I was like, damn, I should have just did a top 10 list. That's why I was like, I fucked that up. Yeah. We'll get back to that though. We'll circle back to that because there's plenty more we can talk about.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Later, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week.
Holla.